Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to another Coach's Corner. So today we're going to do part 2 of setting up your first exercise program. And last week we talked about just the general things that you need to consider when you're looking at doing your own program. This week we're going to get into setting up your program. And this is a very generalized setup because we don't have enough time to go through everything. But we're going to talk about, the days of the week and helping to pick the sets and reps that you need to kind of get your goals starting out. So Ryan, one of the things that I think a lot of people consider is how often, should I work out, which we kind of talked about last time, but how do we set up the program using the information that we talked about?
All right. So basically, to decide how many days a week you want to work out, how many days a week you should work out, you need to take your goals into account, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can go ahead and say you're going to work out 4 days a week, but if you can realistically only make one, that's how many days a week you're going to work out. So if you're going to work out 1 day a week, you're either going to try to do a whole body workout or an upper body or lower body workout.
Okay.
And then whatever you didn't do, if you do the upper body, lower body workout, whatever you didn't do 1 week, you do the next week. Your sets and reps for that all depends upon the time that you're going to have to get it done.
Okay.
You want to incorporate some low reps for your strength and for your power. You probably want to incorporate some medium to higher reps for your muscular build, to build the muscle and for muscular endurance. And then you'd also want to incorporate your higher or ultra high reps or time reps to get that good cardiovascular work in and some conditioning.
Okay, so basically it looks like we want to take a mixture. If we only have 1 day to train, we're going to do a mixture of those sets and reps
Yep.
in there. Okay.
Yep. So you're kind of throwing the whole kitchen sink as far as sets and reps go. Sets and reps, whatever you can recover from the best. So if you know you can recover from, we'll say 5 sets of 5 for your strength, then you can do 4 sets of 8 to 12 for your muscular capabilities, and then for your endurance or for your conditioning, depending upon whether you're doing time, distance, or reps, you would go for, we'll say 20 to 25 plus reps.
Okay.
For time, I would do probably 45 seconds to a minute. If you're doing distance, it all depends on the exercise. Anything from 20 to 100 feet works perfectly.
Okay, so then what if you can come in 2 days a week?
So if you can come in 2 days a week, you would want to do two. You do two, so you do one lower body and one upper body focused workout. And I would set the reps and sets up exactly the same as from your single body day or from your full body day.
Okay. And then let's be a little crazy here and do 3 days working out.
So when we go to 3 days working out, or even 4 days, what you would do, we'll start with 3. 3, you're going to want to do a upper body maximum effort, a lower body maximum effort, and then either upper or lower dynamic. Dynamic would be speed, or you can do a repetition day.
Okay. That
So
makes
since we're
sense.
going general training, you're probably not going to be too focused on the speed, more the repetition work.
Yeah.
The reason for the maximum effort is because you get the most bang for your buck out of it. If you're pushing your body the hardest that it can go for that one exercise, for that one rep, you'll be able to gain strength, you'll be able to gain some good stability, and you get the most out of it, basically.
Yeah, that makes sense. So if you can exercise, any day of the week, if you only have 1 day, 4, 5, then you can still get in what you need as long as you're smart about it, right?
Yep. Yeah, It
Okay.
won't be the most ideal, but if it's all that you're able to do, it's way better than nothing.
That's true, and then it also opens up the door for you to implement extra days as you have time because you're more confident with your programming.
Yep, absolutely. Even if you only have 10 or 15 minutes to say get in a couple quick sets, that's still 10 or 15 minutes of training
Yeah.
and a couple quick sets more than what you would have if you did not do anything.
So it sounds like what you're saying is we don't have to go into the gym on the 1 day and 2 day that we can work out and bust our butt in there for hours.
That's correct. Ideally, you're going to train for an hour to an hour and 15 minutes. And what you do in that point, you're just going to be choosing your best exercise selection. So you want to go in there and you want to work on your weaknesses to develop your strengths.
Yeah.
So you would do, we'll say, if you're doing upper body, choose one body part. or choose one exercise for each body part, upper body, and choose 1 to 2 exercises for each lower body part, since
okay.
there's only a couple of lowers compared to like 5 or 6 uppers.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. So basically, we want to spread out the exercises we're doing based on the body part that we're training.
That's correct.
Okay,
Yep.
awesome. Well, this has been very helpful for me. Do you have anything else you wanted to add?
No, that's it.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys for listening again, and we will be back next week with our last in this series, which is talking about how to revise your training plan for the next month or the next cycle that you're going to build up.
As always, like and subscribe.
Thanks, guys. Bye.